Hey everybody, this is Greg with You're the Dad Gaming. Today we're going to talk about auto farming bioethanol. What I'm going to show you is kind of the progression that I've gone through to build what I think is the smallest and most compact bioethanol farm. What I'm standing in front of is my first run at it, and probably what you've seen if you go search for this on YouTube. This is probably a setup similar to this you'll find. You stack your wheat plots, put a reaper on it, have a sprinkler growing that, an absorber into an auto cooker, set that auto cooker up, and then it will output to a chest to absorb it. Let me walk around here. And then that is connected to a craft connector to the aging facility, and then that is sucked into a chest. And what do you get? You get bioethanol, and it just runs. So it just keeps cooking, keeps going. So it works. And you don't really need a lot of resources to do this, but if you notice, it takes up a large amount of space. You're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 tiles to get this all to work. Not that optimal if you're wanting to make a nice concise space. It just takes up a lot of room. So let me go to my new island where I've set up a little more efficient mechanism. We'll let this load in. All right. So here is my attempt 2, and this time I'm not going. My plan was to not use an auto cooker. So I've got 2 set up. So I've got 2 rows, 3 high of the wheat field, same system. That's automatic. You got to have that. You got to have the reaper. You got to have a sprinkler to feed them. And then you get some chest to absorb them, craft connected to just some regular cooking pots, which you can automate if you do that. They go droppers into a chest, and then auto aging facility, and then that's dropping, and I'm using one chest to kind of serve as a dual purpose here. It is actually collecting both the wheat and it is collecting the bioethanol outputted from both of them. So it kind of serves a dual purpose. So this is, still not that concise. I could probably tighten this up a little bit, but not so much. So here is the next step. This is just using the auto facilities. So this is to tighten it up, using the automatic facilities. So basically you're going to put the wheat fields right inside of the auto cooker, as close as you can get it with an absorber. Have your harvester, your sprinkler. Yeah, every once in a while one will pop out here. Then you're going to stack these as close as you can together. You kind of got to play around with the grid snap mode to get this to get that close together, and overlap these. And then of course I have a storage large capacity container on the end, snap together as close as I can. And then that's outputting. So that's that's if you just use the standard auto. So I got an auto cooker to auto aging, and then essentially an auto container, which is just a large capacity container. This kind of looks the nicest, but once again, this is huge. This is taking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, close to 7 slots. So that's just way too big. So now let me show you my latest invention, and I'll show you how I got there. And it may take me a little bit to get it just right again. It took me a good while to put this together and get it where things didn't fall off. But let me show you my newest invention. Okay, so what I've done is I set this up with the glass casing so you can see how this works. This new method that I've come up with only takes up 2 cubes. So basically this area and one above it. So you can use this compact, and you could keep this inside a base and not have to worry about having these monstrosities like this. Still have the 3 stacks, still have the reaper. You use some quarter panels, so these can be crafted on your furniture workbench. You hold up a chest with an absorber on the bottom of it, and you notice it's kind of hanging off, absorbing things into the chest. And then that is craft connected to an auto cooker. So that's pulling up the wheat, cooking the wheat flour, and then that drops it and gets absorbed right back into the chest. That's also connected to an aging facility. And once it gets enough wheat flour, it starts crafting the bioethanol. It drops that down and gets sucked up back into the chest. And then there you go. You can see there's plenty of room in here, so you don't have to use a super diamond chest. I'm going to try to recreate this from scratch and show you with just a steel chest. So you also need to put walls or something around it. Even though you can see the walls there, the sprinkler's still getting through it. So that doesn't stop that. The sprinkler doesn't have to be in the system. But you need the walls because the Reaper can sometimes cause things to come flying out and disrupt the process. So that keeps it all nice, and that absorber will usually suck everything up. So let's try to recreate this. So first thing we'll need is a stone wall back here. We will set up a conveyor belt to drop our wheat field. All right. That did not work at all like I expected it to. That is weird. Never had that happen before. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe I need to build 2 walls. I usually don't have issues with that. Let's try this route. Well, there we go. Okay, now that we got our wheat fields dropped, that should have been the easy part. We will pick this up and we'll lay down our Reaper. We'll put it on the back side here. And then we got to get these quarter panels right, and hopefully they will work the way I want them to. So you want there. And hopefully this will work right. So first thing is to get this chest here to yeah, you can see it'll fall off if you don't do this right. I don't think I have this quarter panel in the right spot. Yeah, you gotta turn off snap mode so that you can do this the right way. Get this one out of the way too. Nope, missed it again. That will not work. Do not leave that hanging like that, or it will fall down and cause you all kinds of problems. There we go. Alright, so that is on there. Need our absorber. should get it. That looks like that is attached and should be working. Yeah, so this is why you need the walls to help control that a little bit. Not sure why that took so long, but it's working now. So alright, so then we need our cooker. Let me remove this stone wall here. Should be a little bit easier if I remove the stone wall. There you go. Now let's see if I got the height right. I may not have. Craft connector. And let's autocraft. There you go. See, it doesn't even really have to line up. It's just got to be close enough to get it. So then we need our dropper on the bottom. And there it's dropping. So now we get our aging facility. Then we need a craft connector. And that time it actually looked right. Well, I can get up here. There we go. And we will autocraft that. And nope, not an absorber. We need a dropper. And we let this run, and for aesthetics we will put some glass walls around it so we can keep everything in control and still watch what's going on. And we'll just put a floor up here. And there we go. So there you go. We've got everything working as expected. Everything's shooting down, getting collected. That one's still working. So if you want a compact solution, just try this. You know, you can put this together. You can have multiples of these. I mean, with the way this is close together, you could do a group of 6 of these real quick with one sprinkler and really crank out some bioethanol. If you got any questions on how I set this up, just let me know. If you enjoyed this content, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing if you like what we're doing on the channel. And once again, if you got questions, just leave a comment and let us know. And as always, thanks for watching.